What's going on, wrestling fans? It is I, Steve Fall, and welcome to Getting Red right here on SE Scoops. We talk about the good, the bad, the what the heck moments, and of course, the end of the show, we hand out the most valuable entertainer award. By the way, this week I'm interviewing Killer Cross. We talk about the corporate ministry. He wanted to bring it back. Who would have thought? Madcap Moss and a secret AEW wrestler, which I cannot tell you about yet until it airs. I don't want to jinx it. Don't want to jinx it. Let's talk about, though, the good of Monday Night Raw. In the main event, we saw Theory and Seth Rollins versus Lashley and Riddle. First off, Lashley and Riddle teaming up seems crazy because I think they were had a rivalry a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, about just who knows. It was like, oh, I don't like you scooting. Oh, well, I don't like you walking. It was a scooting versus walking rivalry. We didn't see one of those since 1955. Not really. Or maybe. I don't know. But yet, during this matchup, Dolph Ziggler, of all people, what? He's at ringside. He screws over Theory, costing him the match. Now, to me, this is a little confusing because Lashley supposed to be taking on Theory at SummerSlam, but maybe, just maybe, they've realized that some people need other matches. I don't know. But Dolph Ziggler being added to Lashley in Theory, SummerSlam, not a bad idea. Not a great idea, but not a bad idea. I'll take it. I love Dolph Ziggler. I think this is more about maybe they're going to bring up how Ziggler cashed in and everything went to crap. Use that on Theory, kind of freak him out. Like, what if you cash in, man? What if you cash in, bro, and everything goes to crap? It could happen. It could happen. And I think that's one of the cool storylines. I think they could bring this up is people who do cash in sometimes doesn't work out for you. You could win the title and you could end up getting screwed over. Jack Swagger is a good example. Or people who failed cashing in, Baron Corbin, Damian Sandow. So it's happened to a few people. But I think Dolph Ziggler versus Theory, dude, I'm all for. But it's weird that we already have matches booked for SummerSlam. So what is Ziggler doing here? And that's the piece of the puzzle I don't know. So next week, maybe we'll find more out about Ziggler and Theory storyline. Either way, I love seeing Dolph Ziggler on TV. Oh, God. Remember he used to shake his butt to the ring with AJ Lee and Big E Langston? And he cashed in on Humberto Del Rio. That was great. Then he got a concussion from Jack Swagger. His entire run was ruined. That stinks. The bad of Monday Night Raw. It was the same thing I think last week. AJ Styles in his spot on the card. What are we doing here? This guy held the world title on SmackDown forever. And he's teaming up with Ezekiel. I love Ezekiel. They're fighting The Miz and Tommaso Ciampa. AJ Styles should not be here. He should not be here because The Miz has a storyline with Logan Paul. Okay. And then everybody else in this matchup, Ezekiel and Ciampa, do not have a storyline. So AJ Styles is really just here to, I don't know, be in a match with The Miz to continue the Logan Paul storyline. It's baffling. It's baffling. Like, just put AJ Styles in Judgment Day. Just do it. Just give him. So he's wearing pants. So give him tights because Balor went from tights to pants. So I think we could do that. I think we need to save AJ Styles. Please save AJ Styles, WWE. Please. The what the heck award goes to the Street Profits and R-Truth versus Usos and not Roman Reigns. It's Omos. Huh? What? I know we're trying to save Roman Reigns because when no one knows if he's injured or not injured, or he has less dates or doesn't have less dates. I don't trust anybody with that information unless I ask Roman Reigns himself, "Hey, buddy, your dates being cut back for an injury or because you just want to not work all the time?" I'd ask a version of that question in a nice manner, but yet I think that's what's going on here. So Omos being with the Usos is like, I'm sorry. There's Omos in the bloodline. Where's Sami Zayn? Why can the Usos travel back and forth and some other people who are not champions, but yet no Sami Zayn? Sami Zayn is the real member of the Usos in the bloodline. So a little insulted that Sami Zayn wasn't brought over from SmackDown to Raw to compete in this 3-on-3 match. Instead, we got Omos, the honorary member of the bloodline. Come on, let's be serious. Only Sami Zayn is that. Let's be serious. But the most valuable entertainer award goes to R-Truth. In this matchup, before we had this match, we had Usos and Street Profits highlighting how they're going to be fighting each other. A nice promo. But yet, R-Truth shows up and he takes off his shirt and he's referee. And yawn. I just heard my wife yawn right there. I see you. You're making me yawn. Not cool. R-Truth is someone who I think people thought should be serious, and he wasn't serious, and he's been serious, and he wasn't serious. He got a world title shot. He didn't get a world title shot. Like, he's all over the place. He's one of the best characters there has ever been in the WWE because he's so consistent in being funny, entertaining. I mean, he probably does a lot of community outreach programs as well. So there's a lot to love about R-Truth outside of the ring. But him as a referee, oh God, took the cake for me. Mwah! Took the cake. Mwah! But also we had great matches. Obviously, Asuka and Alexa Bliss won their match. Like, there's some building here where I think we're gonna might get Alexa Bliss versus Asuka somehow. I don't know. And Carmella and Bianca Belair continue their storyline with Becky Lynch as well. So like, there's a lot of build going into SummerSlam. A lot of build. But I did see that Rhea Ripley has a heart monitor on, and I really hope she's okay because first off, nobody wants to see anybody suffer. And her versus Bianca Belair at Money in the Bank was going to be like the best matchup there. So hopefully we get that match someday. If we don't, and Rhea Ripley is, has to walk away from the business, well, that sucks. But I'd rather her be healthy than her wrestle. But I really want to see her as Bianca Belair. We'll see what happens. Plus, Judgment Day got totally ruined. With Edge being kicked out and then Rhea Ripley now on medical leave. But there you go, folks. Let's give Raw either a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a thumbs in the middle. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Like a 60, 70. I thought Raw was good, but could have been better, maybe. But nothing can top Becky Lynch and her promos. She's so good. She's just so good. So good. But folks, thanks for watching another episode of Getting Red right here. Stephanie Hypes would have been here, but she's celebrating because she got a new job. Woo! Stephanie! So thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.